What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 2 of our Pokemon Amethyst walkthrough. We've just arrived in the next city called Rhodanzi City, and I'm hoping in today's episode we will get to face the very first gym leader. In the last episode, we started off our adventure. We met Professor Hawthorne, who gifted us our very first Pokemon. We ended up choosing Charmander, the Fire Lizard King. We also met our friend and rival Eric, and we got to meet the Kahlua region's champion Celine. So it was an absolutely insane episode. We also caught about 20 Pokemon in the last episode, so we're going to have to go back to the Pokemon Center and go to our PC and see what all Pokemon we caught and try and decide on 6 to keep in our team. And it looks like Rhodanzi City does have the very first gym challenge, and the gym leader's name is Terrence. So we're going to have to try and choose our 6 Pokemon, train them up a bit, and then hopefully we'll be strong enough to go and take on gym leader Terrence and earn our very first gym badge. We are also just stocking up on a few more items here at the Pokemart, and we also received the old rod from one of the fishermen. So we've definitely got to go and try that out and see if we can catch a cool water type Pokemon. There are 1 or 2 more buildings left for us to explore here in Rhodanzi City, but it looks like we have covered most of the things. If you try and head out east, you won't be able to make your way to that route. There are some people blocking the path, so we're going to have to go and explore up north first until we have earned our gym badge. We quickly come and chat to the people in the Pokemon Center and decide on what Pokemon we're going to use. There's also a town map on the wall, so we're having our first look at the region, and it looks pretty cool. We then heal up our team, and then we're going to try our luck at fishing. I'm hoping we'll be able to catch a Magikarp. Gyarados is one of my favorite Pokemon. However, we don't have an experience share yet, so it will be quite tough to level up a Magikarp at the moment. We throw out our rod, and the first Pokemon we catch, surprisingly, is a Corphish, a really cool Pokemon to catch with an old rod. So we are going to try and weaken it and catch it. We throw out a Pokeball, and that does the trick. And as you guys can see, I have decided to add Rolts to our team. I will show you our full team when we take on the gym leader. But now we have just entered the Rhodanzi Trainer School. There are a couple scientists here you can chat to. One of them offers you an item if you give him 5 Pokechips. I did touch on Pokechips in the first episode. They are quite valuable in this game, and you want to try and collect them. Here you can also find out a lot more information just about Pokemon gaming in general, different types and useful information if you are new to Pokemon. So do come and chat to everyone and see what information you can get. There is a little boy here that will give you an easy quiz, and if you get his questions right, he will reward you with a charcoal. That charcoal item will definitely boost our Charmander's fire type moves. And if you head to the classroom on the far east, again, you will find a whole bunch of students with other valuable information. It's kind of just a basic introduction to typings and a whole bunch of information about the game and controls and things. So it is important to come and chat to everyone just to find out everything so you don't miss out any information. And I believe you can also get a Dex Nav in this game, but we haven't unlocked that yet. That will make it a whole lot easier to catch certain Pokemon that you're looking for. We have now finished exploring all of Rhodanzi City, so we head up north to Route 7 where we catch a few more wild Pokemon and do a whole bunch of training off camera. So I did spend about 20 minutes there training up some of our Pokemon, and now we're going to go and try our luck at the gym challenge. We enter the gym and chat to the guy at the entrance. He will give you some really valuable information about this gym battle. There are a few trainers to battle in the gym, but after that we're going to try and take on gym leader Terrence. Normally the first gym leader in a Pokemon game is fairly easy, so we'll see how we fare. And yes, it looks like he's only got 2 Pokemon. So the first Pokemon that Terrence has sent out is a level 11 Grookey, which is one of my favorite grass type starter Pokemon. We've got our Noibat up front, which is at level 10. I do recommend that you get most of your Pokemon to around level 10, then you should have no problem defeating this gym leader. We have now sent out Rhodanzi, and Gym Leader Terrence withdrew his Grookey and has now sent out a level 13 Skiddo, which is a really powerful grass type. So it looks like he's got 2 grass type Pokemon. So our Charmander will definitely make light work of both of these Pokemon. Gym Leader Terrence uses a potion on his Skiddo, and Skiddo also knocks out our Rhodanzi, but then we send out our Charmander to finish it off. So now we've only got Grookey to knock out. We did catch a Magikarp off camera and add it to our team. We just swapped it in so it would get some experience. We've also got a Rockruff on our team, but unfortunately Rockruff got knocked out. So I am doing a bit of Pokemon switching so that all of our Pokemon will get some experience when we knock out an opponent, because we don't have that experience share, which is pretty annoying. But I do want to try and level up as many Pokemon as possible. And as you can see, we've also got Pichu in our team, so it will be cool when it evolves into a Pikachu finally. This is how our beginning team is looking, but we're probably going to make a lot of changes throughout the game. But I think this is quite a strong team to start off with, and we've covered a lot of different typings. So there we have it. We have earned our very first gym badge, the terrain badge, and Gym Leader Terrence gifts us a TM and also tells us that we need to head east to the next village. So that route was blocked before, but I'm hoping now with the gym badge it will be open. He also tells us to go to the trainer school, and if you come and chat to the scientist, they are looking for 5 Pokechips and then they will gift you an item. Unfortunately, we don't have 5 Pokechips yet, so we weren't able to do that. But we can now head east to the next route. So those trainers that were blocking us before have now left. And this brings a whole bunch of new Pokemon for us to encounter. We've just found a Nickit in the wild, so we are going to try and catch it. If we find any cool, interesting Pokemon along these routes, we are going to catch them. I am really undecided on what Pokemon to use in this playthrough, so if you guys have any recommendations, please let us know down in the comments. I love trying different Pokemon and Pokemon that I haven't played with before. We've just found a Combee here, which is at level 8. We do catch it. Unfortunately, it is a male. If you do get a female Combee, it can evolve into a Vespiquen, so we'll have to see if we can encounter a female along the line. We continue exploring the routes, and it looks like there are a few grassy areas that we can't reach because we don't have HM cut yet, but we do battle a couple trainers and pick up a few items. Whilst continuing on, Eric stops us. It looks like he's caught up to us and he wants a rematch. So we are always happy to do that. And now Eric has 2 Pokemon. So the first Pokemon he has sent out is his brand new Rhodanzi, which is at level 12. We've also got Rhodanzi on our team. As you guys know, it can evolve into Corviknight, which is probably one of the strongest flying type Pokemon in my opinion. And he's also got Eevee. I can't wait to see what he is going to evolve his Eevee into. What is your favorite evolution? It seems like Umbreon, of course, is the fan favorite, but there are so many awesome ones. I love Jolteon, I love Espeon and Glaceon. So we'll just have to see who Eric is going to evolve his Eevee into. His Eevee is already at level 14, so he's definitely got a lot stronger, but he is no match for us. Our team is pretty strong and we've got 6 Pokemon, so it's not even a fair battle for Eric. We do knock out Eevee, and a lot of our Pokemon get experience and level up because we swap them in the battle. Eric tells us that the next town is Ferrix Village and he's going to join us to reach it. But the next moment we hear a shout and we find one of the professor's assistants. He's being ambushed by the villains in this game called Team Pluto, and they actually stole the assistant's Dex Navs. So he asks for our help. He says, please can we go and find those scoundrels in Team Pluto and try and defeat them and get those Dex Navs back. So we are going to do that in the next episode. It's going to be quite an adventure. I can't wait to see how strong Team Pluto is. But that's all it's going to be. Thanks for watching.